I do believe the appropriate way to start off Hump Day would be to quote Amethyst from a certain episode of Steven Universe that I just watched. What? Seriously though. Wow, was that a very revealing episode? I should probably iterate. Steven Universe is one of my favorite shows that's currently airing on television right now. And holy cow, that episode was crazy. If you've been watching Steven Universe like I have, then you know exactly what I mean. Although that does remind me, parents, if you are looking for something for your children to watch that's on television, please have them watch and support Steven Universe. That show is awesome and fun, and the music is great. And actually, I don't really need to say much more than that. Watch Steven Universe, please. You will thank me later. And your kids will thank you, and then you will thank me again later. Because that show is awesome. So, there's that. And I was actually, looking up Facebook a little while ago, and a friend of mine, who again, I never name names so as not to risk embarrassing or offending anyone, also got the new God of War game, and his exact response was, the new God of War is off the chain. I see what you did there. I totally see what you did there when you said that. Although I'm probably reading too much into it. I have stated before many times in these videos that I am a moron. And therefore I may very well have been reading a little too much into that. But I hope I'm right. That'd be awesome. So, of course there's that. Excuse me. Let's see what else is there. Oh, you know what that does remind me? If I'm not mistaken, all you Dragon Ball Z fans out there, today is actually supposed to be Son Goku Day. Yeah, a few years ago, I believe back in 2015, Japan actually created a holiday after the main character of Dragon Ball Z, Son Goku, which is supposed to be May 9th. See, it's actually a bit of a play on words because, and if I wrote this correctly, and if I'm wrong about this, then please forgive me, but Son is actually supposed to be Japanese for 5, which, is the 5th month of the year, because it's May. And Goku, I believe somewhere amongst that translation, is the number 9, which is May 9th. Which is, the 9th of May, so today is May 9th. So Son Goku Day is May 9th. So that's awesome. In fact, when it was first celebrated, the original voice of Goku, Masako Nozawa, that's right, a woman has been the voice of Goku from the very beginning. And I honestly find that totally awesome. She was actually given an award of some kind. She actually holds the Guinness World Record for the longest time anyone has ever voiced a character. Oh yeah. She's been voicing the character for 40, almost 50 years. She's actually in her mid-80s right now, so please hang in there. Please do not die. We love you, Masako Nozawa. And there's plenty of people online to talk about Dragon Ball Z, and we'll probably go further into detail than I could ever hope to do. But you know what? That's awesome. It really is for. Although, keep in mind, I had no idea that Japanese anime was dubbed into English before airing in the United States. Again, I'm a moron, but when it's first recorded in Japanese, obviously they have Japanese voice actors there, and Again, the Japanese voice actor for Goku is Masako Nozawa. Not only has she been the voice of Goku, but she's been the voice of Goku's father, Bardock, and Goku's children, Gohan and Goten. So, that is awesome. She was also the voice of Turles in one of those Dragon Ball Z movies. And as well as the voice of Goku Black in Dragon Ball Super. I'm just going to refer to him as Goku Black because sometimes in the anime, whether it's dubbed in English or in Japanese, they just refer to him as Black. And since that character is a villain, I kind of don't want to do that because I'm a white guy who therefore doesn't know any better, and I don't want to risk stepping on any toes. So there's that. Let's see what else is there. Well, yesterday I was actually talking to my uncle of all people, and I actually noticed this when a brother of mine who I dubbed the expert in all things Pittsburgh related that I do not understand. See, he's a huge Pittsburgh fan, like Pittsburgh sports teams, anything. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Pirates, but most notably the Pittsburgh Penguins. See, the last 2 years the Pittsburgh Penguins have won back-to-back Stanley Cup championships, and this year they didn't make it. In fact, they just lost a few days ago. Excuse me. And my uncle, who's a huge fan of hockey, I talked to him and I asked him, who do you think is going to be the favorite to win the Stanley Cup? And at this point, he actually is rooting for, believe it or not, the new team on the block, which is the Las Vegas Knights. Yes, Las Vegas actually has an NHL hockey team, which has been completely new this year. And if they win the Stanley Cup, they'll be the first professional team, probably in history, to be completely new and to win the championship of that prospective league that they're in. That's history making. That's huge. And you know what? I gotta say, I kind of hope they do it. It'd be great if they did. But, again, with any luck, I hope they do. I know I've said in the past I've never been that big a fan of hockey. In fact, I honestly didn't know how serious hockey can get until I went to Trinity-Pawling. But, yeah. Honestly, with everything I've seen and heard, I kind of hope Las Vegas gets it done. I mean, my grandmother on my mother's side lives out in Las Vegas. And my folks actually have a bit of a place out there as well. So, that's awesome. Although I actually haven't been out to Vegas since January of 2012. It has been a while. And if any of you guys have been keeping up and wondering, no, as much as I would love to have that big old party between all my Gettysburg Bullets, the good people of Horseheads, and my brothers from Trinity-Pawling, Las Vegas, as awesome as that place is, really ain't the place for it. It's not. On paper it is. But honestly, if we had something like that, then everyone would just get, go all over the place. Everyone would go crazy. And honestly, I don't want to have that. As fun as a place Vegas is, it's honestly the sort of thing where you should either go by yourself or be in small groups of maybe 10 or something. Or if you're like if you're a bride to be or a groom to be and you're having your bachelorette or bachelor party respectively, whatever size group of bridesmaids you have, that should probably be what you do for Las Vegas. But in terms of a grand old party, unless you're going to run out like the Caesar or Excalibur or Circus or Yeah, the center where, is it Manhattan or New York, New York? The one where the roller coaster is. Anyway, you don't want to do that. Just keep it simple. And speaking of keeping it simple, I'm pretty sure I should probably stop here. So, yeah, like, favorite, share, and please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. I really could use the support. And to all my viewers out there, I'm humbled I made this video for all of you to watch and enjoy today. I'm hopeful that we all have a wonderful day today. And remember, if you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'll always be here to lend an ear, and I will always most certainly have your back. So take care.